About 30 minutes.
They got to be above the kneecap.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are for the last tournament of the season. I'm your host and commentator, James Tyson. We're live at Heritage Park in Plano, Texas. We're getting started here. I believe we got the live stream on. I can't confirm just yet, but I am going to talk. We're going to get the sideline up here in a second. You'll see the scoreboard pop up here shortly. A little bit of delay on the technical side. We're going to get you started here on the audio side.
I'm not freezing.
0-1-3.
Let's go, Jason.
Work hard right here. Get all of these on your hand. Take that picture.
There you go. That was me back here. Got me on the elbow.
3, 3, 4.
Hey, y'all look at me real quick. Gotcha. Oh. Go, Natalie.
You have to go for the knees, Okay. Protect here, protect.
Let's go, kid. Don't be lazy. Let's get it.
Hey, check two, go right, check two, go right.
Alrighty, we're good to go now, ladies and gentlemen, live. Get you caught up here. JC with a single over to left field. Now she's on safely at second base with a stolen base. Natalie up, hitting in the second spot, number 16, with a 1-2 count right now with a runner in scoring position at second. And she's going to put one over to shortstop. Is she going to make it? And she will be thrown out at first, but she moves JC over to third base into scoring position there. And she will be out on a 6-4. If you're just now joining us, you're watching Buzz NTX 2010 versus Firecrackers DFW. First two games for the day are going to be pool games. They are 75 minutes. Finish the batter. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a run limit, maybe 5-6 runs. Next batter up now, Kenna, number 10, hitting in the third spot. She's got ball one on her with a runner in scoring position over at third base with JC. Winds coming out moderately from left to right, probably around 8 miles an hour. It is a little bit chilly this morning. Probably around the high 50s, mid 50s, not too bad. Should warm up to a high of around 62. As long as it's not windy, we're A-OK. Do have a special, and there's a chopper over to third. They're going to go to first. Oh, and they don't get the play at first, and Kenna will reach on an error, and JC will come home to score. And Buzz strikes first. Next batter up is number 27, Cosette, hitting in the 4 spot today. She'll have a runner at first. Number 16, Natalie's going to come in and pinch run for Kenna. Kenna's going to be catching today. Number 27 in the box, got a runner at first, 1 out on her. And he's going to call a strike on the outside there. She didn't like that call.
There it is.
And there's one going deep to the right side, and that will be foul ball, about 10 feet. It had the distance, but she pulled it. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner at first, 1 out.
4-2-4.
She's using the ghost right now. Don't want to bring out the carbon with temps hovering around the mid-50s. And a swing and a miss. And she'll, for the second out, Natalie does take the base over at second. Unfortunately, Cozy leads the team in strikeouts, but she also leads the team in hit by pitches as well, with 10 hit by pitches. Number 12, Alyssa, up in the box now with a runner in scoring position, 2 outs on her. And he's going to call a strike down the bottom left-hand corner of the strike zone. Already kind of questioning this Blues strike zone, but what are we going to do? We're just participants. It's his world. And, oh, good catch by the second baseman over there for the pop out. And we will head to the bottom of the first inning. Buzz NTX 2010 leading 1-0. So we got 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left on base. See, Kenna reached on error on a E3. And we will head to the bottom of the first inning. Buzz NTX 2010 leading 1-0. Special guest in the booth today, Angelo Puma. Welcome to the show, sir. Glad to have you out here. Looks
Glad
like
to be here, Angela.
Huh?
Are you glad to be here?
Looks like number 18, Aubrey Ash, will be your starting pitcher for today's game. We'll line out your defense here for you here real quick. Behind the dish starting is number 10, Kenna. Over at first base, we got number 12, Alyssa. Over at second base, we'll have number 3, JC. Over at shortstop, the wall, number 13, Gabrielle. Over at third base, we'll have number 16, Natalie. For your outfielders, on the right side and right field, we'll have number 6, Avery. Number 7, Trinity, will be taking down center field. And that looks like number 11, Laney, out there at left field starting. And again, number 18, Aubrey, your starting pitcher. We've got 7 viewers on the stream this morning. I'm sure a couple of them may be popping on to share like I did. I'm one of them. 7 viewers. Josie, welcome. Rusty, Candace. Show the love and smash that like button, that heart button, that hug button, the laugh button, the wow button. We don't care which button you push. Just smash one. It helps the algorithms out on the stream.
Hey, get back up.
Alrighty, here we go. Getting ready for the bottom of the half. Your leadoff batter for the Firecrackers is going to be number 3. As you know, I do not write down the names of the opposing teams. It's not for any particular reason. I just don't get the card. Half the times we get initials or whatever, so we just write down the numbers as they show up. So number 3 is going to be your leadoff hitter. Buzz NTX up 1-0 on these pool games that do not matter. Pool games are not seeded. 2 pool games. It's a 4-game guarantee. Double elimination. And Aubrey throws a strike 1 there, looking. Ooh, that's going to be high, tight, and inside for ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike is the count. And there's a good pitch right down the pipe there, bringing the count 1-2. Number 3 behind the count. We do got the velo up on the stream for you. So you'll be able to see the miles per hour. And he's going to call ball 2 on that. Kind of funny. Seen a couple of strikes being called in that zone. Splitting hairs here. 2 balls and 2 strikes is the count now. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And she takes a hack at it. Gabrielle's going to fire over to first. Alyssa. And she doesn't make the throw in time, and she'll be safe over there. Beating out the throw. And the Firecrackers have a runner on. Number 7 is going to be your number 2 hitter for the Firecrackers. Got a runner at first, no outs. And there's going to be another one over there to Gabrielle. Oh, she fumbles it just a little bit. And number 7 is going to reach on error. We're going to have to scratch down to E6 on that one. Unusual from Gabrielle out there at shortstop. All right, number 27 in the 3rd spot now. And Firecrackers all of a sudden got something going on here. Runners at first and second. No outs. Defense is going to have to pull it together here. That is the first error of the game. That's always been a little bit of an issue on certain games. But it is early. We'll see if they can shake it out and get out of trouble here and help Aubrey out. Showing bunt. That's going to get away from the catcher. And that will advance both runners. on the pass ball. 1 ball and 1 strike is the count. And she's going to foul that one back at us here for strike 2. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. Runners in scoring position is second and third. And it'll be just outside there, even up the count, 2-2. And swing and a miss. Strike 3, and Aubrey will get her first K of the game. 1 out now. Number 0-0 coming up in the number 4 spot. Has runners in scoring position at second, third with 1 out. Firecrackers threatening here. And that'll be a little high there for ball 1. McKenna looking down at third base, going to hold on to it. And she'll foul it back at us here for strike 1. Bringing the count 1 ball and 1 strike now. All right, number 9 back in the box. Runners still at second and third, 1 out. And there's a nice pitch catching the outside edge of the zone there, bringing the count 1-2.
Oh, it's ringing. You put it in place, put it in place.
And just on the top of the zone there, that'll be ball 2, even up the count, 2-2. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. And on the outside, she doesn't bite, and that will bring the count full, 3-2.
Buzz shoes on? Got your buzz shoes on?
Yeah. Red hat, red bandana, red watch. Payoff pitch. And she's going to fire it over to Natalie. Natalie's going to come home, and they will get her at the plate. Good heads up there. Oh, they got the one in the pickle there. What are we going to do? Coming home, and she'll be safe at home. They should have stayed with the pickle over there. So we do get a fielder's choice. We will tag Natalie on that one. They got 2 outs. Runner does come home, and they tie the game up. 1-1.
Good job, Natalie.
Alrighty, number 9 now hitting in the 5 spot. She takes a strike 1 looking. She's got a runner in scoring position over at second. 2 outs on her. Game is now tied 1-1. They worked extensively on the pickles here in the past couple of practices. They probably should have just tried to take her down and try to get that 3rd out. 1 ball and 1 strike is the count now on number 9, hitting in the 5 spot. And she drills it to Natalie. Natalie's going to fire over to first, and she'll get the 3rd out there and gets out of trouble.
Good defense, kid.
18 pitches is all it took Natalie there. Aubrey, excuse me. And Natalie gets the 5-3 for the third down. We will head to the top of the second inning. Buzz NTX 2010 tied 1-1 with Firecrackers DFW. Up to 8 viewers on the stream. Appreciate you hopping on this weekend. I know we got quite a few friends and teams playing here this weekend that'll be doing their own thing. But for those of you who are not playing, I appreciate you hopping on and coming along with us on this journey. This is the last tournament of the season for Buzz NTX. Before we'll have roughly 2.5, 3 months off. If you're just now joining us, this is a 4-game guarantee. 2 pool games that do not seed into bracket. Bracket's already been seeded. These are 75-minute games. Finish the batter. So pool games are pretty much just for bragging rights. We will be on field number 7 for the first 3 games, the first 2 pool games, and the first bracket game. And as you see on your screen, coming up now, leadoff hitter, hitting in the 6th spot will be number 7, Trinity, followed up by number 13, Gabrielle, followed up by number 11, Laney, hitting in the 8th spot. Alrighty, here we go into the top of the second inning. Tie ball game, 1-1. We did get started probably around 8 minutes early. It's going to call a strike on the outside there. Okay. He's got about a 1.5 to softball width strike. And that is what happens when you got a wide open strike zone like that, is the batter has to try to get out there and adjust. He's going to call strike 3 looking there. You saw it here first, folks. Alrighty, number 13, Gabrielle, now coming up in the box. 1 out on her. Oh, yeah, lefty. And she fires one out center field. Is that going to get over the head? It does. It's going to roll all the way to the fence. Gabrielle's going to settle in at second base for a stand-up double. Nice hit, kid. Alrighty, your next batter, number 11, Laney, stepping up in the box.
4-3-4.
Hitting around 287, I believe, if I'm not. She's got a runner scoring position with only 1 out on her. Definitely not a weak bat in this whole lineup. One of the hardest jobs of Austin, I believe, is lining out this offense in the lineup.
5-3-3.
It's kind of a catch-22, kind of hard and kind of easy. You can put girls anywhere in this lineup and get good production. Laney ahead in the count now, 2 balls and no strikes. Runner in scoring position with Gabrielle over at second with some speed. And he's going to call a strike on the top right-hand corner. And Gabrielle takes a stolen base over there. Two balls and 1 strike now. She's got Gabrielle over there in scoring position at third. Contact is a run if she can get it deep in the infield, or even better in the grass. And she's going to fire one deep left, and that's going to land. That's going to definitely be an RBI. She's going to go around first and settle in for second for a stand-up double RBI. taking the lead now, 2-1. Good shot, Laney.
Avery.
Here comes number 6, Avery. Definitely a hitter with some power. She's got a couple of home runs throughout the season and in the summertime. She can definitely change the game with the swing of the bat here. She's got a runner at second scoring position, only 1 out on her. And she takes a ball on the outside there. Number 6 settled in now. And a little looper there to second. Going to fire to first and get the out, but that moves Gabrielle over to third base. And Avery will be out on the 4-3. Mia, number 21, hitting in the 10th spot now with 2 outs on her. Got a runner over at third base. Sometimes Buzz NTX does some of their best work with 2 outs, and I'm sure Mia don't care about no 2 outs. And yeah, I saw that coming. Strike 1 looking on the outside edge there. 25 pitches now for number 13 out there for Firecrackers DFW. And it's going to be way outside. That was a good stop from the catcher there. Takes a look down at third. Keeping Gabrielle honest over there. Oh, excuse me, that's Laney. Number 11 at third base in scoring position. And there's one. She's got the speed to get over there. That's going to hit the ground. And that's a nice little one-hopper catch there. And that will be the third out. But Buzz does take the lead now, 2-1. And we will head to the bottom of the second inning.
Let's see, he did over there. Too hot? Does it feel good?
David Welch, welcome to the stream. Rachel Mays. Tony Deal, welcome to the stream, sir. We've got Angelo Puma here in the booth. You can speak freely. This is a good mic. It'll pick you up. It'll pick her up. It's got a pretty good pickup. Looks like we will have some defensive changes here. Let's line that out for you. Looks like number 27 will come in at first base. Looks like number 21, so that's number 27, Cosette, taking over at first base. Number 21, Mia, is going to move out to right field. And those are the only 2 positions that are changing. We still have Natalie at third, still have Gabrielle at short, still have JC over at second. Trinity will still be handling center. And Laney will still have left field. Still have number 10, Kenna. Oh, that's kind of an unprecedented throw from Kenna there. Arm's still a little cold. That's okay. It'll heat up during the day. She usually laser beams them right there at the base. So we won't sweat it. All right, your leadoff hitter, number 13, hitting in the 6th spot for the Firecrackers. And there's a good pitch right down the pipe there, strike 1. And that'll be on the outside. She doesn't bite. Evening up the count, 1 ball and 1 strike now. And that'll be high for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike is the count.
Aubrey.
Well, at least the third base coach is a Texas Rangers fan. I see his little towel hanging from his back pocket with the big T on there. World Series champions, the Texas Rangers. All right, number 13 ahead in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike. And she will get the free base there, and that's Aubrey's first walk in the game. And Firecrackers have their leadoff runner on. Number 26 now coming up in the box, hitting in the 7th spot. No outs.
56. Amber. I know.
And that'll be a little high for ball 1. Batter showing bunt, bringing in the defense. And we will have a courtesy runner for the pitcher. Number 13, number 7. I guess it is not the last at bat or last out. We'll see if Austin has any questions about that. And that's one down the pipe. Throw it down to second. And they get her on the throw down. Great.
Hey, nice job, kid.
Uh-oh. Great throw down by Kenna there. And that was a strike 1 call, bringing the count 1 ball and 1 strike. Number 26. And there's a ball high, bringing the count 2-1. And that's going to be a little low. Number 26 ahead in the count now. 3 balls and 1 strike. And there's a strike, bringing the count full. And it looks like we are having a little bit of technical issues, but I'm going to keep talking. Stream says healthy.
If you're ready for the throw down, Cozy.
And she's going to foul it back, and she'll see another pitch on a 3-2 count. All right, let's check our data up here. And the mobile hotspot turned off. No. And Aubrey will have that for the second out.
Go defense. Stay focused. One more.
You got a good one.
Catch.
Huh?
Mom with the catch. Did you mess up?
Yeah, the hotspot turned off for some reason. Oh, we're good. I think we're caught up now. Yeah. All right. Sorry for the technical difficulties there, ladies and gentlemen. We're back up and running. Some reason the hotspot turned off on the streaming device, but looks like everything's popping all together here. All right. And 3 balls and 1 strike is the count now.
Let's go 1-8.
Number 8 hitting in number 28 hitting in the 8th spot, and she will get the free walk, and the Firecrackers will have another one on board. 2 walks now from Aubrey in this inning. Now we got number 8 in the box, hitting in the 9th spot. She's got a runner at first. And we'll see if Aubrey can get out of this inning here. And a little high there for another ball. Needs to snap and fire a little bit. There's one that finds his own, bringing the count 1-1. 35 pitches now for number 18, Aubrey, out there for Buzz NTX. Looks like the stream's back up and running. We're good to go. For some reason, we lost the hot spot.
Pitch.
Nice pitch there from Aubrey, bringing the count now 1-2, trying to get out of this inning. And it's going to be high. Good snag there from Kenna, bringing the count even 2-2. Mm-hmm. That's where she needs to live.
At least it's gone.
Mm-hmm. And just a little high above the sternum there, bringing the count full 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first. Here comes the payoff pitch. And she'll walk her. That's 2 walks in a row now. And let's see who this is. Number 25 hitting in the 10th spot for Firecrackers. And we will get a visit from the coach. Aubrey's dad, Brian, coming out, having a little chit chat. Excuse me, that's Laney's dad. Huh? So kind of like in baseball, you got the assistant coach coming out, kind of calm things down a little bit. When you see the head coach come out, that's when you see a pitching change.
Nah, 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 nah.
I didn't know that until the World Series.
Alrighty, here we go. Number 25 sitting in the box, sitting in the 10th spot. Got runners at first and second, 2 outs on her. Aubrey trying to get out of trouble here. And there's one that finds a zone on the outside edge. Strike 1 looking. And there's a good pitch there. She fouls it off a little late to the left side. No balls, 2 strikes. Aubrey heading the count.
Go defense.
And that'll be a little high on the outside. Bringing the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. 40 pitches now from Aubrey in the game thus far. We're about halfway through the game. Just a little under halfway. It did get started a little early. It was scheduled for 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. We got started about 5-8 minutes early. And there's another high one there, bringing the count even 2-2.
Hey, deep breath, kid.
And there's another one that gets away from her, bringing the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes, full count, 2 outs. Runners will be going. Payoff pitch. And she fires one deep out in round field. That could go. That goes all the way to the fence. Runner comes around third. Here's the cutoff. They're going to throw to the pitcher. And that's going to be a double 2 RBI hit for number 25 out there. And they take the lead 3-2. Pretty good hit. All right, they will get a courtesy runner for the catcher. I did too. All right, number 4 coming up in the box, hitting in the 11th spot. Got a runner at scoring position at second. 2 outs on her. And she rips one out to center field. Oh, great catch by Trent out there in center field.
Hey, nice job, Trent.
And they finally get out of the inning. But the damage has been done, and the Firecrackers take a 3-2 lead now, going into the top of the 3rd inning. Two runs on 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on base.
Go.
And we will head to the top of the 2nd inning. Your leadoff hitter is going to be number 18, Aubrey. And then we will rotate to the top of the lineup, followed up by number 3, JC, followed up by number 16, Natalie. Need the bats to heat up here. Got plenty of ball game left, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said, these pool games really don't matter. These are for bragging rights. 2 pool games headed into a pre-seeded double elimination bracket. Scheduled for 8 a.m. is the first game. Second game is scheduled for 11 o'clock a.m. First bracket game is scheduled for 2 p.m. And if they advance, they'll go to a 5 o'clock game. And if they make it past that one, and we play again at 8 p.m. Possibility of playing 5 games today from 8 a.m. to 8.
That one.
And if you make it past the 8
When
p.m.
we make it past that one.
When we make it past it. Sometimes I usually go ahead and fill out the sideline games and just put TBD, to be determined, for the opponent. Here we go. Number 18, Aubrey, now stepping up the box. And she's going to take a strike on the outside there.
Gotta take that if out of the vocabulary. Replace that with when.
There you go. I like the way you think. And yeah, that's a good pitch right there to hit.
Hit the ball. We keep watching. Let's go.
No balls, 2 strikes. And there's one to second base. Should be a routine play over to first, and that will be the first out on a 4-3. All right, we will rotate to the top of the order. JC now coming up in the box, 1 for 1 in the game. Had a nice little looper single over to left field last time up, back in the 1st inning. Got 1 out on her. And she fires one over to second. Oh, that's going to get past the shortstop there. Hard hit ball. Debating on what to put that down. We're going to scratch that down as a single. Should have been caught, though. Half debating about putting that down as an error on an E6.
Let's go 1-6.
3, 4, 4.
All right, Natalie now, number 16, hitting in the 2 spot. 0 for 1 in the game. Grounded out to a 6-4 her last time up back in the 1st inning. Got a runner at first. She's due for 1 here. Only 1 out. And she's going to foul that one off. Strike 1. Girls are having a hard time waiting on this pitcher. She's probably pitching around 45 to 47 miles per hour. They're used to the faster pitching. And they get her at second. Okay, so we'll get a fielder's choice on that.
Let's go 10.
All right, Kenna, the big bat coming up, hitting in the third spot. 2 home runs on the season thus far.
Left center looking real nice.
Got a runner at first. 2 outs on her. And she's going to take a strike one look in there. And she'll foul it over here back at the fence. Getting behind the count now, 0-2.
3, 2, 1.
And a rip there to third base. She's not going to be able to handle it, and she'll be safe at first. Hard hit ball there.
Gracie.
Bring him in.
Hey, see contact. You want to swing it to the end.
You ready, outfield?
Wait on it, kid. They're not coming in fast.
Got it, right?
All right, runner at first and second. Number 27 coming up the box. 0 for 1 in the game thus far. Struck out her first time up. Back in the first inning. Oh, Brian out there with a shoestring trick. P for Puma. All right, here we go. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. And he's going to call a strike down on the bottom left-hand corner. And that'll be down and away, just a little further outside, bringing in ball 1. Bringing the count now, 1 ball and 1 strike. And that'll be outside, ball 2.
Come on, let's go, baby.
No hesitation, I got it there.
And that'll be high for ball 3. Number 27 ahead in the count now. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Pull it, go ahead, see contact.
And she'll foul that one off to the right side, bringing the count full, 3-2. Runners at first and second, full count, 2 outs. Should be seeing the runners going. Come on, kid. Oh, a swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will be the 3rd out. And we will head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Score still 3-2, Firecrackers leading. Managed to get 3 hits on that, but couldn't bring any around. And we will head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Firecrackers leading 3-2. Probably got a good solid 20-25 minutes left in the game. These are 75-minute games. Finish the batter.
It's here. I just forgot about it.
No way.
Alrighty, looks like we do have some defensive changes going on here. Looks like we've got number 11 Laney coming in behind the dish. Looks like number 12 Alyssa will move in, coming in at second base. We'll have number 10 Kenna moving over at third base. Number 21 Mia will move to shortstop. Number 16 Natalie will move to left field. Number 6 Avery will move to center field. And we'll have number 3 JC moving over to right field. Alrighty, we will rotate to the top of the order for the Firecrackers. Number 3 coming up in the box. 1 for 1 in the game. Had a single back in the first inning.
Let's go,
Plenty of time left in this game. 2 pool games for the start of the morning, just simply for bragging rights. These are not seeded into bracket. So no harm, no foul. Win or lose. And nice little bunt there. That's coming over to... She'll be safe at first, beating out the throw. It's a pretty good bunt. And the Firecrackers got a lead-off runner on. Number 7 now coming up the box, 0 for 1 in the game. Reached on an error her last time up back in the first. Got a runner at first, no outs. And that's not a strike. Okay. And there's a ball 1. 1 ball, no strike on number 7. Runner at first. Showing bunt. And they're going to play the small ball. Nobody there just yet. And she'll be safe at first. And Firecrackers now playing the small ball. Working on the bunt game. Both runners safe on 2 bunts. Number 27 now coming up the box, 0 for 1. Struck out her first time up back in the first. Got runners at first and second with no outs. Showing bunt. Pulls it back. Runner coming off deep at second base, but she heads back. And that's going to get away from the catcher, and that will advance both runners to second and third. On the pass ball there.
7, let's go, ladies.
And it'll be outside for ball 3. Number 27 ahead in the count now. 3 balls and no strikes.
Got you back.
Right on.
There you go, pitch.
There's one that finds his own. 3 balls and 1 strike is the count. No out still with runners in scoring position at second, third. Firecrackers threatening here to add some more runs on the board. And that's going to be ball 4. Loading the bases. And that might be it for Aubrey. Here comes the head coach, Austin. Going to make a pitching change here. And that will do it for Aubrey. And we will have number 12, Alyssa, coming in now. .57 miles per hour. Alyssa does bring a bit more velocity.
Pitch. Well, that's movement.
I think she topped out in lessons at 60. She averages around 54 to 56.
Good job, 1-8.
That's a pretty nasty change up there at 43.
Go, Alyssa. Go, defense.
Hey, you got a fork. Corner's coming to you, Alyssa. If you go for it, you don't get your out.
I believe in you.
All righty, here we go. Next batter, number 00, open the box. 1 for 1 of the game. Got bases loaded, no outs. Firecrackers threatening to put some runs on the board here. And there's one at shortstop. Will they get the double play? They will get the for sure out at second. Here comes a runner home. Nobody paying attention. And they put up 2 more runs. Hannah Austin's not going to like that one.
No bat. No, they keep doing that every time.
Did they not get the runner at second?
Hard over there. Easy goal.
They didn't get the runner at second?
She dropped it.
Okay, so that adds 2 runs on. They did not get the runner at second.
Wanted her to come home.
So here we are, no out still. Runners at first and second. 2 runs come across. Number 9 up in the box. Takes a strike 2 looking. And the coach is going crazy over a pool game that don't matter. And that's going to drop in no man's land there. Going to throw to third. That's going to get past Kenna. Runner's not going to advance. And that will be a single. Loading up the bases again.
Let's make our throws, ladies.
Come on, make a play.
All righty, here we go. Number 13 in the box. Walked her last time up, back in the second. And she rips one out in the gap there. That's going to roll all the way to the fence. It's going to score at least 2 runs. Here comes a runner around third. And she's going to be in there for a stand-up double, clearing the bases, adding 3 more runs to their lead, extending their lead now 8-2.
Four runs.
5, 6, 7, 8. That's 6.
Hey, DJ. Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
Oh no, what happened?
Oh, that's 5, yeah.
-3 is 5.
Huh?
I said 8 -3 is 5.
All right, number 26 up in the box now. Takes a strike 1 swinging. Got a runner at second base. And the sun's starting to peek out just a little bit.
Hello, sunshine. Hey, you want to come sit with me?
Showing bunt. That'll be high for a ball 1. And she's going to try to bunt it and foul it back at us. And that'll be high for ball 2, bring the count 2-2.
Let's go 1-2.
And a check swing for a pitch down low, and that's going to bring the count full 3-2. And she's going to get a piece of it. Stay alive to see one more pitch at least. And there's going to be one there getting past Gabrielle at shortstop. They're going to bring the runner around. They'll hold her up. The throw coming home. But the batter will advance to second base. All right, number 28 coming up the box, 0 for 1 in the game. Walked her last time up back in the second inning. She's got runners at second and third. 2 outs on her. Oh, no. No outs still. Excuse me. Wishful thinking on my part. And there's a rip up there. That will be the 6th run, and that will end the inning. 6 runs per half. And that will do it for this half inning here. Firecrackers have found their bats. And we will head to the top of the 4th inning. Firecrackers leading now 9-2 over Buzz NTX. So that's 6 runs on 4 hits. No errors. Well, 1 error, excuse me. That was a drop ball at second base on that one. Pop in 3 outs here in the half inning. Unfortunately, with the time left, probably got about 5, 10, 15, maybe 15 minutes left. The best NTX could do is get within 1 run with 6-run limit. Alrighty.
Need some rally?
Well, we could use a little rally here to at least save face. Best we can do is pull within 1. If they get 6 runs, it'll be 8-9. It has finished the batter, so this could be Buzz NTX's last chance to at least put something on the board here. Good thing is these pool games don't matter. They are not seeded. And a little weeper over there to first. She's going to go ahead and take it and step on first instead of tagging her out. And that will be the first out. All right, Trinity now hitting in the 6th spot. 0 for 1 in the game. Struck out her last time up. Looking. And she'll take a wild pitch there for a ball 1.
Good turn.
I don't know, that's just the way she holds it. It's weird. Yeah. And she's going to put one over to shortstop. She's got the speed to get there, and she'll be safe at first, beating out the throw. And Trinity will have herself a base hit there. All right, number 13, Gabrielle, 1 for 1 in the game. Had a nice double out at center field last time up. Got a runner at first with 1 out. And that'll be high for ball 1. There goes Trinity for the stolen base, and she'll be in there safely for the stolen base. We'll give her credit on that one.
And let's go 1-3.
1 ball, no strike. Runner in scoring position now at second base.
Hey, let's go, kid. Dig in, let's go.
And she'll take a strike 1 looking there.
4-3-2.
And she'll foul 1 over to the left side there, bringing the count 1 ball and 2 strikes.
4-3-2.
50 pitches now for number 13 out there, pitching a pretty good game with the umpire helping her out just a little bit.
Oh, jeez.
And there's going to be a base hit out there to right center. That's going to bring Trinity around third, and she'll settle in there for a single RBI. Gabrielle's bat on fire today.
Let's go, kid.
3-2-1.
Next batter now, Laney, number 11, 1 for 1 in the game. Had a nice double out at left field. Got a runner at first with only 1 out.
Let them know, let's go.
And putting a little drooper over, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And she'll settle in there for a single.
Good job.
Hey, wait on it, Avery. Wait on it.
Go, Avery.
All right, number 6, Avery stepping up in the box, 0 for 1, grounded out her last time up. But she's definitely got the power to send 1 over. She's got runners at first and second with only 1 out.
Where we going?
Who's that?
Alyssa. And it'll be just above the sternum there, bringing in ball 1. Yeah, it was a force at first. And we will get a time call from the coach here. Good call, coach. I'm going to eat up a little time here on a game that doesn't matter. Let the girls play.
That's all right.
But he can't take up too much time. He can't take up really more than a half a minute or so. We've got plenty of time left in this game. It's a 75-minute game. Got started about 5 minutes early. We still got a good 10 minutes, so not going to make too much fun of the coach here on this one.
Send it.
Yeah, no kidding. Let's go.
Hey, remember it's already seated.
All right, here we go. Back at it. 1 ball, no strike on Avery. Runners at first and second with only 1 out. And there's a shot to short, going over to second, and they will not get the play at first, and Avery will be safe on the fielder's choice. All right, your next batter, Mia, number 21, 0 for 1 in the game, grounded out on a 5-3 here last time up, back in the second. Runners on the corners. See if they send Avery. And she's going to fire one up the middle there. Nice play by the shortstop there for the 3rd out. And we will head to the bottom of the 4th inning. And that will pretty much wrap it up. And that is the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. DFW Firecrackers take this one 9-3 over Buzz NTX on a pool game that doesn't matter, fortunately. As I've repeated several times, games are already pre-seeded. This is pretty much a warm-up game. Appreciate you hopping on with us, ladies and gentlemen, for this game here. We'll end it, exit the scoring, and we will be back at 11 p.m.
AM.
Good
11
call.
p.m. for that midnight.
And we will be playing at XL Elite Norfleet here on the same field at 11 a.m. Good call. Nice to keep me honest there. It's still early, folks. I've only had about 4 cups of coffee. Got a Red Bull waiting on me to help me out. And that'll do it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you for the next game here shortly in about